Today we are going to KNX 1070 here in Los Angeles. So we'll be getting a tour from the gentleman at Entercom who owns KNX these days. And yeah, I'm excited about this tour.
Got a great turnout, so thanks for coming out on a Saturday.
The documentation looks as if this building we're standing in was built in 1960 when this new tower went in place. This tower is approximately 5/8, just short of. Longer than a half, but less than 5/8. And this building was built to accommodate it. All of the transmitters were in here.
It was because I was in high school and was touring. That was the original tower, and they literally built the building around the original tower.
Do you own the land?
No, well, I think at this point, CBS used to own this entire park.
Well, they do.
That's why it's Columbia Park. But in around, I'll have to go look. I think I could locate a hat in here that's got the date on it when they had the transition of turning the park over to the city of Torrance. And the fenced-in areas for the transmitter and the towers and all that, that still belongs to what was CBS now Enter. But we do not own the property, but we do maintain the ground system. And we have very strong easements whenever any party wants to build surrounding property, like this housing project back here. That went in 1992, maybe. It was my job to supervise the ground system that was installed, so each house had a Faraday cage.
So we've actually made some good progress out here in terms of beefing this up to be the news station it should be for Los Angeles. There will be some argument, but basically KNX is the 24-hour, English language news station for LA. And so we take that responsibility very seriously.
The tower went down in 1965 overnight. It was attributed to vandalism. They came out and sawed through the guy wire anchor, probably with a hacksaw, and the tower collapsed overnight. There was a sudden rush to get another tower, and the only tower that was available instantly, if I recall correctly, it was the KFAC tower that was laying on the ground at their transmitter site. They weren't going to install it for a while, and so CBS made a deal to buy it from them, and everybody agreed, and they got it out here and had the tower crew come up and put up what's now the Aux Tower as the temporary replacement to get it back on the air. That tower, of course, is much shorter than it needs to be for a 1070. What's KFAC? 1330. Right. So it's probably a quarter wave on 1330.
It's 370.
Halfway.
This one's 500.
Yeah. So 200 feet difference. There's not much more to say about that other than the fact that they did get it on the air very promptly. It only was off for a couple of days, 3 days, something like that.
23 hours.
23 hours.
We put up 2 telephone poles and a flat top antenna.
Well, I was in 10th grade when that happened, so I can't speak from firsthand experience.
And it's Columbia Park, Columbia being the C and CBS. They gave it to the city basically. Some money had to transfer to make it a legal sale, I think. But the important thing for us was the easements for the guy wire anchors, for the CCNRs to include the ground system, and then this piece of property that we own outright.
This is a memento from February 25th, 1984, to commemorate the park when it transferred.
Is this the only station on this particular frequency in the country, or just in the West Coast, or how?
Just the West Coast.
I see.
I believe there are 2 others on the other side.
Their channel doesn't necessarily mean they're across the country.
Not always. Not always.
150 miles.
On the other hand, it does really well in parts of 5 states at night. And so we joke around, you can't hide from it.
I'd like to add to that. I was on vacation last year in Oregon visiting a ham radio friend up in Portland. And I was driving home early in the morning, around 5-ish in the morning, down I-5. I was in Salem. And one of our operators had occasion to call me for a question. So I took the call, turned on my car radio, and 1070 was sounding almost local. It was so strong. And about 5 o'clock in the morning.
I see, it's right there.
Our primary STL is microwave. Not a lot of room in there, so I'll let you guys just go ahead and...
Thanks for watching today. This has been a really exciting tour of a very historical station. KNX has been around for a very long time. It's one of the older stations in the country, and it's one of the older stations on the West Coast. So yeah, it was really cool to see the inside of it. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. While you're here, check out some of the other videos that I've got, and see some of the other tours that we did. We did one with at another station, and I explain about RF safety signs. So yeah, so check out some of the other videos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.